Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. David here with another cryptocurrency update. I really want to thank you guys all for joining the channel, for liking, subscribing, definitely for sharing this with your friends and your family. Today's going to be the first video that we're going to do our screen share. We're going to take a deep dive into Bakkt today. Not B-A-C-K, it's B-A-K-K-T. In order for us to really get an understanding of what the possible upside is for this market, we have to know what's happening on the ground floor. A lot of people have spoken before about making sure that you know that the foundation of the projects that you're working with are solid and that they built their project with a good foundation, because any building that you're going to put up must have a good foundation. So today's video, I actually have got here the Forbes cryptocurrency website. Interestingly enough, it's got so much information on it. You've got your top losers, you've got your top market cap, which obviously is Bitcoin, your second by market cap, and it goes into your hot news. So you've got 2, 3 day, 1 day old news here. So we'll kind of just scroll through this. You guys can take a look. Gives you your top movers: Chainlink, Ontology, Bancor, Pundix, Kin. Gives you the exchanges. These are actually featured indices. So Forbes Crypto Market Top 30, which is really interesting. I'm wondering if they're giving you access to these. Forbes Crypto Markets Top Currencies Global. Let's click on that and see what it is. September 18, 2018. Bitcoin, XRP, Bitcoin Cash, Stellar, Litecoin, Monero, Dash, Dogecoin, Zcash, Bitcoin Gold, Nano, Digibyte, Bitcoin Diamond, Vertcoin, and Game Credits. Game is a good token. Game is the platform that Tron put their Tron dogs on. And there was a big time where people were sending Tron tokens to the Game.com platform, and they would be buying Tron dogs and then getting free game tokens. So it was almost like buying the Tron dogs was giving you back free money, because you'd be able to transfer those game tokens they gave you back into Tron, and then you could have transferred those back to your Binance or wherever you were trading from. Let's go ahead and check out these rules. The Forbes Crypto Market Top Cryptocurrencies Global is intended to provide a provocative, informative view of a segment of the cryptocurrency market. FBCCG is not designed or maintained to be used as a tool to drive specific investment decisions. So it seems like it's kind of just giving you an idea of how they would break down their portfolio, the rules, publishing times, reconstruction and rebalancing announcements. So this is a pretty interesting here. They'll give you charts. I wonder what this price is, though. So this price must be the entirety of that market moving together. So it would be like the Dow Jones Industrial is a combination of all of the stocks in the Dow Jones. So the price of the Dow Jones is a reflective price of all of those stocks in the Dow Jones. So I'm imagining that the top cryptocurrencies global from Forbes right here, this index, is a moving money market based on the percentages they have here and the way that the market moves. So like I said, today's video is going to be about Bakkt. Interestingly enough, cool, you could switch the background. In order for us to really take a dive into what Bakkt is, now we could do this, you guys could go on all these sites yourself, which is an interesting thing about doing the screen share, is that if you don't have the time or the energy, if you work too much, or if your kids are going too crazy, that's going to be the benefit of these videos. If we want to know about Bakkt, we have to know about the company that owns Bakkt, the company that is going to be supporting its development and its growth. And that is the Intercontinental Exchange. They go by ICE. I'm going to go ahead and read a little bit about them. Then we're going to jump down to the Bakkt section, and we're going to go across some more articles in regards to what Bakkt is, what some of their objectives are, hopefully in regards to some prices and where they're hoping to get to. All right, ICE is an American company that owns exchanges for financial and commodity markets and operates 12 regulated exchanges and marketplaces. This includes ICE futures exchanges in the United States, Canada, and Europe, the Leafy futures exchanges in Europe, the New York Stock Exchange, equity options exchanges, and over-the-counter energy, credits, and equity markets. Let's go ahead and jump down here. So you see these are all of their mergers and acquisitions over the year. As you can see, These are not cryptocurrency mergers. This company did not start as a cryptocurrency company. This Intercontinental Exchange is a massive player in the world of finance. So you kind of have to ask yourself, as they're getting into the super derivatives, the New York Stock Exchange and Euronext, these are mainstream asset providing entities. But then you get down here and you see Bakkt. What is Bakkt? I can tell you most people that invest in the New York Stock Exchange or in Europe or in China or in any one of these countries, if you're a traditional investor, my guess is that you don't necessarily have a good idea of what Bakkt is, if any idea. In August 2018, Intercontinental Exchange announced that it planned to form a new company called Bakkt, B-A-K-K-T, which is intended to leverage Microsoft Cloud Solutions to create an open and regulated ecosystem for digital assets. Like we've seen all these bills, the Colorado bill, the token taxonomy bill, the FSA from Japan. Everybody is working on their regulation. The reason that they're working on the regulation is because in order for any one of these mainstream companies to adopt this technology, there has to be clear-cut reg in place, or else they really won't touch it. They don't want to put their money into something that they're really not sure what the end result is going to be. So the more regulation that we get is going to be better for the opening and the adoption of this market. An open and regulated global ecosystem for digital assets. The company will work with a marquee group of organizations, including Boston Consulting Group, BCG, Microsoft, Starbucks, and others, to create an integrated platform that enables customers and institutions to buy, sell, store, and spend digital assets on a seamless global network. Now, if we were to just look at the companies that exist there, we've got Microsoft, so you've got Microsoft Word, you've got Starbucks, you've got the Starbucks cards. One of my friends, Jasmine, she loves Starbucks. Whenever I would be hanging out with her, we would always be going to get Starbucks, and she always has her card loaded. Meaning that if Starbucks does adopt this technology, the opportunity for them to start using cryptocurrency to load and reload their cards is not going to take much education on the part of Starbucks to their customers. I think that will be a seamless integration, especially if they're associated with a company like Bakkt that's going to be giving instantaneous access, and backed by a company like Intercontinental Exchange that has massive partnerships throughout the ecosystem of financial entities. They can be a connection point. They can be a source of liquidity if you really think about it. Like I said, they're going to create an integrated platform that enables customers and institutions to buy, sell, and store and spend digital assets. The Bakkt ecosystem is expected to induce federally regulated markets and warehousing along the merchant consumer applications. Its first use case will be for trading and conversion of Bitcoin versus fiat currency. So you're going to be able to trade your Bitcoin versus your... What does it say about fiat currency here? Fiat money is a currency without intrinsic value that has been established by money, often by government regulation. Fiat money does not have use value. Oh my gosh. And has value only because the government maintains its value or because parties engaging in exchange agree on its value. We said that before. I've never read that. That's crazy. As Bitcoin is, say, the most digital liquid currency. Interesting. And it really is, honestly. Bitcoin is used as an intermediary between all cryptocurrencies, between all exchanges. Really, if you think about it. Even if you're linked up between your fiat and your crypto, it's still a big locking point. The effort is designed to address evolving needs in the estimated $270 billion digital asset marketplace. So you could see that this was written a while ago, because they're talking about $270 billion digital asset marketplace. As you know, today, the digital asset marketplace, the market cap of the digital assets is $120 to $30 billion in any given trading day. As an initial component of the Bakkt offering, Intercontinental Exchange's US-based futures exchange and clearinghouse plan to launch a one-day physically delivered Bitcoin contract along with physical warehousing in 2019. Subject to CFTC review and approval. And I think that's where we are now. I think we're exactly at the point where the CFTC is really under the time crunch of needing to get these situations, whether it be the ETFs or the Bakkt platform, either approved or denied, and really giving us a clear reason as to why they're going to deny this up and coming asset class. And if it has to do with any type of vulnerability in the system, or if it has to do with manipulation that's already going on, that would be okay. If they have a clear-cut way to explain to us why they're denying it, not just because we're denying it because we feel like it, that would not be good. The regulated venues will establish new protocols for managing the specific security and settlement requirements for digital currencies. In addition, the clearinghouse plans to create a separate guarantee fund that will be funded by Bakkt. That will be backed by Bakkt. Oh, man. As of December 2018, we've heard of this recently. Bakkt completed its first round of funding totaling $182 million from partners and investors, including BCG, CMT Digital, Eagle 7, Galaxy Digital, Goldfish Partners, Alan Howard, Li Ka-shing's Horizon Ventures, Intercontinental Exchange, I guess is they're investing obviously in the Bakkt arm, Microsoft's venture capital arm M12, Pantera Capital, PayU, the fintech arm of Naspers, and Protocol Ventures. Okay, so we've kind of taken a Wikipedia dive into what Bakkt is. Now let's get back here. Let's get back to Bakkt. I think I'm going to end up saying that too much today. Introducing Bakkt. This is their official website. And here we go. Bringing trust and utility to digital assets. Bakkt is building an open, seamless global network to enable you to buy, sell, store, and spend digital assets simply, safely, and efficiently. Backed by Intercontinental Exchange's proven financial market infrastructure and technology, Bakkt's secure global platform will connect investors, merchants, and consumers, making it easier, faster, and more cost-effective to access, trade, use digital assets. Bakkt's open source neutral platform will be designed to meet applicable regulatory requirements and to support innovation around digital asset and blockchain applications. So it sounds like they're going to be attacking this from a multi-front attack. So you can see it's going to be efficient, seamless, and secure. Buy, sell, store, and spend digital assets with an efficient global ecosystem. An integrated global platform for trading, warehousing, and commerce. Leveraging Intercontinental Exchange's market infrastructure. Bakkt is designed to bring regulated trading, clearing, and warehousing. Coming soon. Here we go. Intercontinental Exchange Futures US and ICE Clear US plans to launch its first physically delivered Bitcoin futures and warehouse in coordination with Bakkt. Bitcoin futures. Let's give that a little click. Okay, we've got that pulled up here, which interestingly enough, ICE Futures US offers physically delivered daily futures contracts on Bitcoin traded in BTC USD, subject to regulatory approval. So this is all future forward-looking statements for the most part. So remember, we spoke about this before. You can read all of these statements. You can be as in the know as possible, but you're not going to be in the know until they give you the information. Meaning, we're not going to know until New York drops the information, until London gives us that little bit that we have missing. So let's go ahead and jump here. The world's 23rd richest man invests in cryptocurrency exchange Bakkt's first round funding. So like we had said, there was a large amount of money raised. Now the question is why did they pause? Why did they pause their introduction of Bakkt? Why did they set back the release date? A, because of the regulatory clarity, and B, I honestly think that they wanted to raise another round of funding. Like I said before, this would have been as if the Intercontinental Exchange representatives went on the show Shark Tank and decided to pitch Bakkt to the investors on Shark Tank. The $180 million that they received was for a small portion of that business. It was not for a lion's share or 100%. In my mind, it would have been for such a small percentage, especially when you look at what the upside of this market has. We know what the downside is. We spoke about this yesterday. The downside is zero. We cannot get to zero. And the reason we can't get to zero is because I'm never going to sell. And some of you are never going to sell, which means it's never going to zero. So they can do whatever they want to claim that this market has no validity or use case or potential for advancement in the future. It's definitely not true. Let's go ahead and jump. Let's go ahead and jump here. So this is a look at the Intercontinental Exchange's futures contracts that they offer. Now I want you guys to look at the size of these contracts. Now understand, when they give you access to your Bitcoin futures contracts physically delivered, this is what it's going to look like. There's going to be a section in here, and I don't think it could be there yet. But you see, it's fuel oil, it's gasoline, German powered financial based futures, all the way back to the top. You get to your 100-ounce gold futures, 5,000-ounce silver futures. That means that in order to buy your physically backed contract, you have to buy a 100-ounce gold contract or a 5,000-ounce silver contract. That is a lot of money. So don't think that this futures situation is going to be something that a regular investor like you or me is going to be able to benefit from. If anything, it's actually streamlined and pushed towards larger cap institutional investors that are going to be wanting to put in large amounts of money at one time to potentially lock up a good portion of their market cap or to secure it in a digital token. Now, we spoke about this before with the DX exchange opening and with the, I don't want to say the illegal use or tokenization of Tesla or Apple or Google, which is the Alphabet stock. I couldn't tell you if that was illegal. I'm not an attorney, definitely not a financial advisor. I'm a financial analyst. I study these markets every single day. So yes, I am in the position to give not advice, but just to give a little bit of insight into where these markets are, where they might possibly go, and what's coming in the future. So, like I said, it's every single thing for Bakkt is basically telling you the same thing. They want to do physically backed futures. They want to have contracts for you. They want to have one-day physically delivered Bitcoin contracts, which means they're going to basically have a hardware wallet or a cold storage wallet that is just full of Bitcoin, and they're going to have a paper drafted that they're going to be able to physically send to people to give them their physically delivered paper contract to Bitcoin, which I don't necessarily think is going to be the most exciting thing for this market. I think we're getting into a point where we're starting to invite in a lot of people that are looking to intrinsically just buy and sell, just to move the market. I don't think that people that are going to be investing into the Bakkt platform or trying to buy the contracts are looking at having a safe haven or a store of value. I think they're looking at having access to the market. And it's the same thing with the futures contracts here. It's like, if you're buying a 5,000-ounce future contract, that's going to cost you the cost of, 5,000 ounces of silver, which trades at $15 an ounce. So if we do the math, $15.50 an ounce times 5,000 is $77,500. Now, I don't know exactly how they're giving you access to that. I don't know what the percentage of the contract you have to put up, if it's like a margin account where you have to have money sitting in the account to cover that if it was to go down. That I'm not exactly sure about. If any of you guys trades in the futures, options, or over the counter through the Intercontinental Exchange, through NASDAQ, through any one of these platforms, whether in Europe, China, Japan, anywhere, comment down below. Let us know exactly what that process looks like, how much you have to put down, what your withdrawal, your sellout time is, if they close out your positions without your knowledge, if it's that kind of account. So we need to be doing research. So if we go to CoinMarketCap, because we've got the coinmarketcap.com. I wonder if that's going to open up. Oh, it opens up straight. Oh, that's so weird that it opens up straight to this site. Okay, so we'll do a coin review on costs. I don't know what that is. But we get here to coinmarketcap.com. I know you guys hate CoinMarketCap, but here, we were just on Forbes Crypto. Forbes Crypto also has XRP in the second position. Now, the difference is going to be in the market caps. Obviously, Forbes is incorporating for the entire 100 billion, and CoinMarketCap's only incorporating for the 30 or 41 billion in current circulating supply. So let's just get a fresh on the market and see where we're at. Bitcoin obviously holding. XRP trying to get a little green here. Stellar Lumens really putting in green. So that's like a brother and a sister. That's like two brothers, you know. XRP and Stellar Lumens. It's almost like Cain and Abel. Because Jed McCaleb just for some reason was not on board with Ripple team and Ripple product and decided to split. So I don't necessarily know if that's a good thing or a bad thing that Stellar is trading like XRP always, meaning I think that they're going to be kind of lockstep for sure. But looks like we got a comment. Oh, that's cool. M8 might be the worst suit I've ever seen. I wonder what that means. I'm not going to click on it, but who knows. Anyway, so I think that's going to do it for today's video, guys. I hope we covered a little bit of information and gave you guys a little bit to research. Understand that nothing is solidified in regards to the Bakkt platform, but what they're trying to give you access to is very important. Go online, open up these sites, read it yourself, do a little bit of research. If there's a project or something that you want to promote, go ahead and leave that comment down below. I think there's some people in this cryptocurrency community, especially on this channel, that would love to support you. Drop the link for your social medias down below. Like, share, subscribe, and I hope you guys have a seriously blessed day.